Sunsplash, ibi tí ìtọ̀sán oòrùn ti ń tàn lẹ́kìtì. On the hills of Ẹ̀fọ̀n Alààyè, on the vibrant waves, Ẹ̀fọ̀n Alààyè làwáwà, tá a ti ń dàbí aró, tá a ń rọ̀ bí òwe. Keep it locked on the dial. Sunsplash FM, your lively choice.
The NYC anthem at the count of 2. 1, 2.
Good afternoon, wonderful listeners, and welcome to another exciting edition of Corper'S Diary, your favorite midweek program, where we get so up and close with COP members serving across the country. As they get to share their NYC experiences with us so far. I'm Precious, and I'm going to be your host for today. We all know that the service here is a journey of mixed feeling, as some people are going to say. Some people say it's one that is adventurous, and some is going to say it's full of expectation and surprising, and so many life-changing experiences. Today we have a special guest in our midst, and he'll be sharing his NYC story with us so far. From receiving the call-up letter to getting his deployment, his PPA letter, and the 10 months, how 10 months have been going so far for him. So welcome to the program. Please introduce yourself to our listeners.
Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Akinele Toluwale Divine.
Okay, welcome, Divine. It's a pleasure having you in our midst.
Thank you very much.
Like I said, Divine is a very special guest because Divine is the current CLO, that's the Corper's License Officer, and I'm very, very happy to have him in our midst.
Thank you.
So, Divine, moving on to the first segment, that is before camp. Let's talk about the call-up letter. How did you... Okay, before the call-up letter, you have not told us where you are from when you were introducing yourself.
Okay, sorry, I'm from Ondo State.
Okay, Divine is a Yoruba boy. So let's talk about when you got your call-up letter. How did you feel when you saw your state of deployment?
I felt it was home. So I'm Yoruba boy, so it was closer to home.
Closer to there, okay. So, but was it where you wanted or?
No, I actually wanted to go further, go to the east.
Okay.
But
NYC had other plans. Okay. Did your family and friends support of it? Were they support of it?
At first, yes. Then when they heard it was closer to home, they said, no, it is not. There is no new experience, so I should wait for the next batch so that I can go further.
So why did you wait?
I was like, time is going.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So. Usually the next question is always, how was your journey from home to camp? But I mean, yours was smooth, yes, and short. So I doubt you had any challenge coming from home to camp.
No, none. Apart from just checkpoints, soldiers.
Okay. So now moving on to the camp experience, what was your first impression on arriving in camp? I mean, with the crowd and everything, if some people say, oh, I felt so overwhelmed, I've not been in such place that they have such large numbers of people. So what was your own impression that very first day you arrived in camp?
Okay, first time I arrived in camp, I was excited. That's
Okay.
very, very excited. And then excited mixed with stress. Let's put it that way. So I was excited.
Okay, so what was the in-camp registration process like?
It was very, very stressful actually.
Oh.
I had to go through different hurdles, go back, move this, back to the line, you're not here, you're not supposed to be here, move forward. So it was very, very stressful, moving from one place to other, trying to find a way to photocopy and all. It was very, very hectic for everybody.
Okay, so coming to sharing the accommodation, I mean, most of us in our parents' houses, we have our personal room, we have our privacy. If someone is even trying to come and stay in our room, it's an issue. So how did you feel when you knew that, oh, this particular room I will be sharing it with six other, even more than six other people? How was your experience knowing that, okay, you're going to you're going to be sharing your accommodation with strangers? Because I mean, on that first day or maybe the first 2 to 3 days, you barely knew anyone.
So when I got to camp and I discovered that I was sharing my room with several people, first thing first, I kind of came prepared because I came with lots and lots of blankets to barricade my whole bunk and everything. I had to just make sure, please
You created
don't come.
your own castle.
Exactly. Please don't come to this area. This is my place. So
Okay.
it was just make sure that you are barricaded, set a boundary. That's it.
Okay, so let's talk about the parade and drills. How was it for you?
Oh, I ran out of that. I found every way to run out of parade and drill because it was stressful for me. The fact that you come in the morning for the assemblies, go for science class, then come back in the afternoon under a hot sun for drills. I decided to join the Red Cross so that it can ease the stress.
Okay, you said you joined the Red Cross. Apart from joining Red Cross, did you participate in any other camp activities?
Yes, I was in the drama club. I was also the secretary of my platoon. Then I was also the PA to the platoon inspector.
Ah, you really went prepared. You really went to get yourself very busy.
Yes.
Okay, so what was your favorite activity in camp?
Oh, the drama. The drama was my favorite activity in camp.
And the worst activity?
Still the parade.
So coming to talk about camp friendship, we all know that basically camp friendship, the whole scheme NYC is basically to promote national integrity and unity, bringing people from different culture, ethnic and tribal to tribes to meet each other and probably create a long-lasting friendship. Would you say that you believed in camp friendship, and did you have any friendship that was genuine enough that's still lasting maybe till a day like this?
Yes, I believe in camp friendship. I engaged in it. Let me put it that way. Yes, I had a lot of friends in camp, but closer ones that are still with me till now. Yes.
Okay. So what lessons did camp teach you that is probably outside the four walls of your university education?
Well, what camp taught me was network, because you have to meet people, you have to know what other people are doing to develop yourself. The camp was variety of people in a particular place, so you meet different people, learn different things, how to socialize with people in a different perspective and different way. Then don't look down on people because you don't know who is in camp, you don't know, you cannot predict who is he, who is she, so you just have to keep your head straight.
Okay, so if you had to redo camp, or they say, oh, Divine, come, and we want you to do camp again, what's that thing, what's that one thing, or what's that a lot of things you think you would do differently and you probably don't want to make that particular mistake as you made the last time? What's that one thing you would love to do?
I believe first thing I would do was I would decide to move out of my secretary position because it was very, very hectic. So if I go to camp again, I'll make sure I don't pick any positions, just be myself.
Okay. That's good. Okay, so moving on to posting to the PPA. I mean, everyone knows the last day of camp. It's more like the judgment day.
Yes.
You get to realize that, oh, now this place I did go. I don't know where this one be, or all this kind of stuff. So were you happy when you got your posting letter?
When I got my posting letter, I was, where is this place? That's the first thing that registered in my mind. Where is this place? So when someone described the place to me and said it was one part of Ekiti downside, I was like, wow, okay, God will take control. That's the only thing that registered in my mind.
So was the when you got to arrive here, was the environment welcoming?
The environment was not welcoming. I cannot lie to you. We had to actually provide our own amenities by ourselves, from water to lights to transportation and everything, to accommodation. So it was not welcoming at all.
Okay. And then moving on to your first working day, what was the experience like, and where were you posted? I did not even ask the question. I'm just laughing. What was your first working day like, and where were you posted to?
My first working day was like, Jesus, where's this place? What is this? How is this place like this? I was posted to Gozun Academy, a private school in Efalai. And I was like, this is not for me. I'm going to complain. I'm going to change this place. It was literally hell. Let me put it simple. It was very, 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 very stressful, and it was not meant for education standard.
But look at you now. You have been promoted from grass to from grass to grace. He has an office of his own. So coming to talk about this, your new position, being the CLO, how has it been for you so far?
It has been eye-opening. Then it has taught me a lot of things about leadership, socializing, connecting, talking to people, addressing people in public. It has really broadened my mind of thinking about socializing with people.
Okay. And what would you say has been like one of the challenging things about being the CLO?
Well,
I mean, you will not tell me that it something that comes with so much to learn doesn't have advantage. You have already given us the advantage, giving you a room to interact and everything, to put yourself out there. So what would you say is the disadvantage or that negative part of that position?
Well, I believe the negative part of that position is everybody expects you to understand. Everybody expects you to be that person that is perfect, even though you were actually a normal core member before you became the CLO.
He was not a normal core member. He was a PA. He was a PA to the LG.
Well, I was still a normal core member due to the fact that being the PA to the LGI is like just assisting here and there, telling me to do this and that. It was easier. It was a straightforward job. If the LGI tells me to do something,
at least you were reporting
directly to the LGI.
Now it seems like you are caught up in a crossroad. I have to attend today.
Exactly. You have to favor core members. You also have to favor the LGI. So you have to strike a balance, and it is very, 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 very stressful.
Okay, sorry about that. So, what has been the most memorable experience so far in this line of duty, being the CLO?
The most memorable line of it all is being able to address people, being heard. That's the most memorable part. That's all during our CDS, always being heard. That's it.
Okay, so I'm coming down to the ups and downs of the service here.
Yes.
Every core member has a good and bad experience. So definitely we're going to start with the positive side. What would you say has been the best part of your service here so far?
Okay, my best part of my service here so far was it gave me a chance to learn a new skill. I went into fashion designing and it has been very wonderful for me.
Okay, so I should bring my wedding dress now, so that.
Yes, we'll bring it to.
Okay.
So every place.
When I see husband, I'll bring the dress. So okay, I don't think adapting to the community was actually difficult for you, seeing the fact that you're already a Yoruba person. So, or was there anything that seems different that you didn't see at home that you saw? Okay.
Well, my point is, being a Yoruba boy does not automatically decide that if you are moving to a new place, you get it right. Being a Yoruba boy here is different from being a Yoruba boy in other states, because here every elder is expecting a very high amount of respect. And where I'm from,
I thought that it's a general Yoruba thing.
oh
now.
yes, it's a
To
general Yoruba thing to
respect.
accord respect, know what you're saying to the other, know how to address the other. But here they are expecting it, even though they are not supposed to get it.
Okay, it's more like
They are
sorry to
demanding
say,
for
like
something.
extremity.
Yes,
Okay.
they are demanding for something they should not be demanding for. That's it. Even though they are they are doing wrong things, they are expecting you to understand because they are adults.
Okay, so talking about the CDS, I mean, with your new role and everything, it can actually be kind of demanding and a lot of pressure put on your side. So, how would you say the CDS programs and that's the community development service? How would you say it has been so far?
Well, the CDS program has been, we thank God, it has been going well so far. It has, the preparation is always stressful. I have to make sure, okay, this is set in place, this is done, this is that, meet the people coming to address us or where we are going, to make sure the place is set. So it has been hectic, but we thank God it's going well so far.
Okay. So now coming to the other end of the negative part and everything, what would you say has been the biggest challenges so far, and how have you been able to overcome it?
The biggest challenges,
In a general sense of you, the ups and downs of the service here, what has been the down part of it, the challenges that you have experienced?
okay, the challenges I've experienced that I've not experienced before is, well, first, we are in a town where there's no water. That is one of my challenges.
There's water in my side.
Depends
No,
on
you
where
mean
you're staying.
no, you mean say when you come there town.
It depends on where you're staying. Because now I'm in a place where I have to get gallon of water to buy gallon of water. I buy gallon of water so that I can do things in the house that requires water. So it is very, 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 very stressful. It is not something that should be known, that should be experienced. That's the water aspect is not something that should be experienced. I don't like it at all. It is very, very stressful.
Sorry about that. So now, moving on to reflection and advice. Looking back, has NYC met your expectation at all in any way? I mean, if you take a good look before camp, they are always like, I'm taking myself for example. Before I even started the I want to go for service, I started purchasing things bit by bit even before I registered. So I see the way people put it out there on the social media. Oh, it's sweet, it's this, the uniform. Everybody want that particular uniform. Me, I want to have it though. And some people tell you it's not as it seems to be. It has its own bad side. It has the bitter side of everything. You being far from home, and not even seeing a lot of familiar faces and everything. So as it made me, I would say it has met my expectation in some part. I mean, the way people put it out there on social media is actually true, and there are some that is not true. Some just sugarcoat it to look like it's actually something
true.
that is sweet. So on your own part, from your own perspective, has NYC met any of your expectation?
Yes, it has. That's met a lot of my expectation actually. From camp to where I've posted, it has met a lot of my expectation because I believe the main purpose of NYC is to unite the nation from different aspects of the country inside the nation. So I believe core members are meant to develop where they are, meant to make a contribution to their environment. So I believe yes, it has met my expectation. It has brought new fires inside every core members in effort. So yes.
Okay. So has NYC changed your perspective in any way? And what has the service here so far taught you about life?
NYC, yes, it has changed my perspective in the way I view life. Being that we are in a place where everybody is same, especially when we're in camp, everybody is on white on white. You don't know who is the CEO's son, you don't know who is
You don't know if Dangote, these guys.
Everybody is just on white and white. The soldier will call us white foul. So it has met my expectation to say, it has changed my perspective to say that not everything is what it seems. Don't look down on people. Don't find any way to beat anybody down. If you have an helping hand, help somebody, and if you feel like you need help, reach out to somebody that is very close to you. That's it.
Okay. So if you had an opportunity to improve one thing about the scheme, what would it be?
It will be our registration. Yes.
The income
The
registration
income
or the house.
registration.
Okay.
It will be our income registration. It's to improve the income registration to reduce the stress. It is very stressful running from one place to the other. Very, very stressful, and it is.
I feel it's stressful because you did not go early.
I went the day they started.
The day they started.
Yes, the day the camp opened, and it was like everybody was rushing. This is my chair. I was like, we don't get chair already. we just got here. Like, this is my chair. This is my. I'm like, I don't understand. Are you already in a platform? We are still registering. They have not given us any. Like, this is my chair. I said, okay, sorry, it's your chair. So it is very stressful for everybody. Was on the edge. Everybody was getting angry. Every little thing was making everybody annoyed. So the registration was just tedious for everybody. So I just believe they should improve on the registration, in-camp registration. That's it.
Okay. So any advice for the PCMs preparing for camp or those that are already saving? I mean, I think August 5th or thereabouts, their new batches are entering camp. Probably
Yes.
there might be someone at home watching this or listening to it on the online radio garden. So what's that one advice that you feel you can put out there to keep them prepared?
Yes. First thing first, I'll tell you is, if you are coming to a camp, don't settle for less. You have your right to demand what you want. You have your right to demand what is expected to be delivered to you. Then, whatever time you have during your NYC, make it productive. Learn a skill, do one thing or the other. Make sure you are developing yourself one way or the other, so that once the service year ends, there will be something to look up to. Yes, that's.
Okay, so what's about to those that are currently serving?
To those that are currently serving, I'll tell you, hold on. God is with you, and please, if you have not started doing anything, start now. It's never too late.
Okay. So moving on to the new reforms that is being, I don't know, I should call it a rumor, or I mean it's a rumor because it's not yet established, it has not been passed on to bill. Yes. What would you say? What's your opinion or suggestion about the reform? Let's start from the fact that they say they want to change our almighty khaki. I mean, khaki is basically like an identity card. You don't need to even carry your identity card. Once you are on that uniform, it is already, oh, this person is a corp member, this person is serving, this person they see shege, because we they see shege. So what was your opinion about this? Oh, we want to change from khaki to adire.
I feel it is very wrong. Very, very, very wrong. That is not something they should do. Because now everybody is a core member, because if I have the right attire, if I can make the right attire, I'm a core member. So I believe it's a means of identification. So it should not be something that can be accessible by everybody. Then it is paramilitary. It is not fashion parade. It is not something you wear so that you can look beautiful. It's something you wear to look fit. That is NYC. It is something there comes the drilling and the parade and everything. So do you want to be doing parade inside the Adire? It is very, very wrong. So I believe no, you should not be put in place.
Okay, so what about the changing of the 3 weeks orientation camp to making it 6 weeks?
And the changing of the 3 weeks orientation camp to make it 6 weeks, I believe it's too long. Yes, because most people find it difficult to cope in camp.
Even for that 3 weeks?
Yes, even for 3 weeks. Now imagine making it a month.
2 months. That's 2 months.
Okay, that's literally 2 months. So making it 2 months, it is not for. Thank God I've done mine, and it's not for me. It is too long.
Okay, so finally, in one sentence, how would you describe your NYC journey so far?
It has been God pushing. It has been God. That's just one sentence. That's
Okay.
all.
Thank you so much for joining us
Thank you
today
very much.
and for sharing your NYC journey. And to our amazing listeners at home, we have come to the end of today's edition on Corper'S Diary. Remember that every corp member has a unique story, and every challenge is encountered along the way contribute to our personal growth and development. I am Precious, your wonderful host. Thank you for listening. Until next time, keep serving, keep learning, and keep making a difference. Bye for now.